Hello everyone. In this video, we'll look at how to reposition components in the visual editor. Repositioning components can be very tricky at some times in the visual editor because it becomes very hard to track which child is has which parent, and that parent is child of which parent, and so on. So it becomes very hard to move components sometimes in the visual editor because of this reason. We have a very good way to solve this problem, and that is the component navigator. Okay, so we can open the component navigator by clicking on this icon over here. You see, we have a root which is like the entire yellow and the entire white canvas region is the root. Now if we click on that root, we see three flex boxes, and when we hover over them, we can see an overlay over here as well, like these orange overlays. Okay, so in this canvas, I have already created an example for you. In this example, we have three flex boxes, and inside of these three flex boxes, we have like one button on the first one, two buttons on the second one, and three buttons on the last one. So we can explore the same thing over here as well. First flex box yellow, second flex box two green buttons, and third flex box three blue buttons. Now to reposition a button from one flexbox to another, we can simply click on, I press on that component. For example, here I am pressing on green, and I can move it down. And when I leave it, you see the green one got swapped with the dark green one. Right? I can move it back to its original position by clicking and dragging it to the new position, and then I'll leave the mouse button. Okay. Now I can move it further down. So when I moved it, I'll show it again. The green was over here. I moved once down. And if I move it down again, you see it becomes child of flex 5. If I leave my mouse button now, you see green moves to flex 5. The green moves to this flex box, and it becomes the first child. I can move it more up, down, leave it somewhere, or move it back. So now see, when I go up and leave it, you see it's not okay. It's you see it's not it did not go to this flex box where it was earlier. There are two ways to move this component to this flex box. We can either press on this and move it to the right. The moment I move it to the right and leave mouse button, okay, it will become child of flex 4. Okay, I can, if I press on it and move it to the left and leave it, it will come outside of flex 4. Okay, so I'll just close this. You see, this is the structure now: flex 3, flex 4, a green button which is not inside any flex box, and then this is the flex 5. Okay, cool. Now I can move it back inside by clicking on it and moving my mouse arrow to the right. Okay, I can do one more thing. I can move this entire flex box. Let's say this flex 4 over here. This is called flex 4. Okay, I can move this entire flex box inside flex 3. To do that, I'll just open flex 3. I'll click on flex 4. The moment I click on it and keep it pressed for some time, it closes on its own, and then I will move it inside. Okay, you see this flex box moved inside this flex, like flex 4 moved inside flex 3. Okay, so I can reposition it inside flex 3 itself. I can move it back outside as well by clicking on it and moving my mouse button to the left. Okay, so I think this gives you a fair idea on how to use Component Navigator to position components in the visual editor uh, without any problem. Okay, thank you for watching.